Good afternoon, Sault Ste. Marie, and welcome to Crafts with Donna. And I'm your host, Donna Michelle. Thanks for tuning in. So I just wanted to give a big shout out actually to Pinos for all these lovely egg cartons that we get to use for our crafts. And our one craft that we will be doing today is these lovely caterpillars. Aren't they cute? Made out of egg cartons, everything reused at home. You know, you have your cotton swabs that we get to use today. You need some paintbrushes. You need some colors of paint to paint those caterpillars up. And then we need, cotton balls. Okay, so that's just about all you need for this exercise. And also don't forget about using water and soap for cleaning. And now on to the egg carton, how to take it apart. It's a great question. So hopefully you have a pair of scissors, or if you don't, use your hands. But you can use your scissors to cut the egg carton, or you can use it just to peel it apart, like so, okay? So you want to make sure this comes off. You want to make sure this section comes off, okay? Now with those sections off, you have this part, your bottom part of your egg carton. You're going to slowly peel apart each bump. You don't even have to use your scissors for this part of the exercise. It's nice and easy. Pull them apart, just like this. Nice and easy, right? Right. Okay, so now you have two caterpillars. So you can paint one, your sibling can paint one, or maybe your mommy or daddy wants to paint one. This is family activities, right? Okay. So next, you can take your scissors if you like, if you so choose, and you can trim up all your edges, okay? Okay, so here we are. We're just cleaning up the bits like I was talking about. You know, you can just use your fingers, run it across, just to take off these little side nubs. And then this, as you can see, it is longer on one side than opposed to the other side. But you want to do with your scissors, you want to go along, and you want to cut these the best you can. And if you can't cut, then, you can cut and then pull. Egg cartons are a little tricky, but you seem to get the greatest when you need them to be. So in this way, your caterpillar will be nice and even. Make sure both sides are nice and cleaned up. Just use your fingers if it's too hard to use the scissors. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. You're going to paint it. It's going to look wonderful and great, okay? So here we go, cleaning it all up all around the edges, like so. And there we go. So before you paint them, you want to make sure your workspace is nicely covered. We're going to worry about painting one, not two caterpillars, but one caterpillar today. So make sure you have your paint and whatnot. You're also going to want to make sure that at this point that you do have your large cotton balls. Okay, so here we got some cotton balls. This one here. You only need one for the top of the caterpillar's head. Okay, then we just put those back, and you're literally just going to use some glue. Today I'm just using hot glue, but you don't have to use hot glue. You can use clear glue, or you can use school white glue. All of them are all the same. If you're using a hot glue gun, please make sure parents are around to help you with that. Okay, great. So we're just going to put that up on there. Awesome possum. Okay, and we do have the cotton swabs here. You're going to need 6 of them. Okay, and they're all going to need to be cut for the legs. But since we're just going to do white legs, we don't need to worry about those just yet. But we are going to do antennas. So you're going to take one, break it in half, a little bit of glue on the bottom of each one, just like so, and right up and in to the cotton ball on its head. So you're giving him beautiful little antennas. Just like so. Just want to twist them in there into your cotton ball so your glue gets in there nice and good. They're not going to come off. Set them where you want them to be. Doesn't he look cute? He's so cute. Okay, so now you're going to want to grab a paintbrush, and you're going to decide which one you want to color first. I'm going to do my first one yellow. And see, we're going to make mess here, so good reason to have a little extra paper. Okay, here we go. Painting our caterpillar. Okay. So now we're just painting the second one blue. Here we go. It's easier to start from the front right to the back. You want to make sure you try and get all the cardboard covered the best you can. You can rinse the brush in between if you like, but I'm actually not doing that because I want my colors to blend a little bit more naturally to each of my little caterpillar bumps. Just like this. This way you don't have to worry about your brush getting too much water on it, drying it off over and over again. It's up to you how you want to do it though. So when you are mixing colors, it's going to come out different colors, and you know what? And that's okay. It's always fun to experiment and make different colors, just like this. Here we go. And now, since my color is pretty dark, you're gonna have to wash it off that brush. There we go. Just wipe it on your paper they had, and here we go. You're gonna do an orange, second to last, for color. I'm doing this one pretty quickly, but you can take your time when you do this. Here we go. Okay, and then last but not least, I have a purple, but I think it'll look really nice mixing with the orange. Go. This is pretty much all painted up now. He look cute so far. Super cute, doesn't he? And you have all the great colors: yellow, blue, green, red, orange, and purple. Yeah. Great colors, great colors. Okay. So now, rinse your brush off, dry it. Okay, so your caterpillar is going to need to dry just for a few minutes, just to make sure it's all nice and dry. Now we have our cotton swabs. We want to make the legs. So here we go. We're just gonna break them. If they don't break naturally, you're gonna want to use your scissors to cut them. If you can't use scissors, always get a parent to help you use scissors. Okay? Now we're just going to break them up. The excess, you don't need this, so you can just discard it. Put it in the garbage afterwards. Okay? And this is just you're cutting these all down because they're going to be your legs. Like this caterpillar right here. See, he all has his legs. So we need to make his legs. Okay, so this is what we're doing. We're just making the legs, just an easy, nice little snap. You got a little leg. Okay. Now, you can use, like I said before, you can use a hot glue, or you can use a white glue or clear glue. Any kind of craft glue kind of works. So you just gotta figure out what you prefer and what you want to do. Okay. Gonna put a little bit on there, just like so. It's like rinse and repeat, and then we're just gonna put it right down at the bottom, just like that, and you're gonna do it all the way along. Okay, so I'm just attaching my last leg here. You do want to make sure that the paint is dry, right? Before you start gluing to it, just in case. It will dry regardless, but depending on what glue you're using, right? We want to make sure that they're on there good and set. Ready? Okay, so now here is my caterpillar and all of his beautiful legs. Look at that, all of his 10 legs. Awesome, right? Okay, so the next thing is that if you miss any spots painting, like I have, you know, just a few little ones, you just want to touch them up a little bit before you're completely finished. Okay, so if you don't want to keep your cotton swabs white, that's okay. All you need to do is just paint them any old color you want to use, or new and bright colors, right? Because they're not old. Okay, so you can pick whatever color you want to do to paint their legs. So they look kind of like these ones, like pipe cleaners, if you don't have the pipe cleaners to use for the legs. And it's pretty much the same thing that you're doing, cutting them, gluing them on, exactly the same way. Okay? You always want to make sure that you have a nice, tidy, clean space while you're working. Okay? There we go. Now, last but not least, for the caterpillar, is you're going to want to make sure it has a face. So you're going to want to use black and white. So I do have some black and white paint here, which you are going to want to use for the eyes and the mouth. So here we go. Now, with the back of your paintbrush, you're going to do your white first for your eyes. Okay. Just like this. You can see that. Skills of doing things upside down and backwards. Check. Okay. Now, you're just going to want to use your paper towel, just wipe off the bottom a little bit, and just want to do a little bit of black on there. And just want to do, oops, just like that. Just a little black dot for the eyes, just like so, giving it that character, right? Okay, now, good question. What kind of smile? This one has a black smile. Well, let's do a white smile for the sake of argument on this guy, okay? So here we go. Just dabbing nicely, just like so, nice and easy. Just using a little bit of paint on the end of your brush, dabbing it across. Okay, just like so. There we go. Super simple, super easy. Don't forget to wipe the back of that brush, put it back into your container, and there we go. We have a caterpillar. Oh, look at his big smile. Isn't that a beautiful big smile? And don't we all have them, right? Also, quick note that my caterpillars are sitting on construction paper. So what I've done is I've cut it out like a leaf shape, right? Like a big banana leaf. And I've just used a crayon, very, very, very simple, and drew on some extra lines, you know, to look like leaf veins, to make it look more realistic, and just use my scissors to cut out little bite marks. And you know what? It's a great thing to display your beautiful caterpillars on like so. So that's just a really good idea for your baby caterpillars.